Following quick fixes and one-size-fits-all strategies can feel tempting when you want fast traction. But when everyone uses the same tips and recycled advice, everything starts to look and sound the same. And that's when your business loses what sets it apart: you. Welcome to the HAUS podcast, your go-to space where design, cognitive sciences, well-being, and business come together. I'm your host, Monica Costa, and today you're tuning into a design business capsule, an exploration into strategies and insights that support the business behind your design practice. This podcast is powered by HAUS, born from its mission to guide designers in creating spaces for well-being, grounded in cognitive sciences principles, and brought to you in collaboration with Jordi Andujar, the strategic mind behind it. Let's dive in. Okay, so today I have decided to do things differently and get straight to the point. Because the truth is, there's no time to waste when it comes to building a design business that actually works for you. The longer you stay stuck in the same patterns, the longer it will take to see the results you want. So let's dive straight into the strategies that can make a real difference for you in your newly built design business. And the thing is that there are opportunities out there, but they go to those who take their design practice to the next level with clarity, purpose, and a tailored strategy. So common strategies like mainly posting your old case studies can get you a project here and there, but they're not sustainable. So I don't know if you've asked yourself, but when is it that you will start working with those clients who truly value your work beyond the cheap and nice looking? And also, how do you stop competing on price from projects that drain your time and your energy? And of course, when will your business feel aligned with the life that you want? Well, if you have asked those questions to yourself, you're in luck, because at HAUS, we have designed a framework that strengthens your business and helps you stand out. And today, I'll break down each one of them so you can start applying them right now. Okay, so the first pillar is the power of delivering value. I'm talking about value creation, not the value of working hard or delivering on time or making a space beautiful, or even just going on social media and sharing all your case studies. Those are the baseline expectations, actually. So what I mean and what I'm talking about is intentionally creating differentiated value. So services that stand out in a crowded market. And you might know what I'm talking about if you've ever felt stuck competing on price, constantly defending your fees, or being asked for discounts. You're not alone. I actually hear this from very talented designers all the time. And the truth is, it's not about talent. You can be a very good designer. It's actually about being crystal clear on the value that you offer and making sure it's understood, felt, and experienced by your clients. Let's dig deeper. Most of us went through a traditional design education model, right? And let's be honest, it taught us a lot about design principles, color theories, spatial layouts, but very little about how spaces influence behavior, so emotional, cognitive behavior, and also what the market is valuing right now. They didn't teach us how to identify what the market is asking from us. Today's clients are looking for more than a nice space. They're looking for spaces that feel right, that support their well-being, that reflect their identity, and help them live better. They're increasingly shifting their well-being expectations away from products and towards service-based solutions, with a growing demand for carefully designed sensory experiences. And yet, still today, traditional training rarely touches on the physiological, socio-emotional, or cognitive impact of design. It barely scratches the surface of sensory experiences. Things like how the light and the texture affect the mood, how the flow that you will design that space influence the behavior of the user, or how design creates a sense of belonging, maybe. That's what I'm talking about. That is actually what clients feel. That's what they're seeking for right now. That is the value you have to give them. And it's what makes your work irreplaceable. Design is evolving. And if you want to learn a little more about this, below you will find episodes on what that means for aligning with purpose and building high value for your audience. It's a unique moment for designers. Never before have we been so equipped to deliver more than just trendy aesthetics. So Yes, Monica, thank you. But why does it matter to me as a designer? Well, when you focus on creating value for a specific audience, you stop blending in with designers offering the same style based deliverables. You become the go to for a specific type of client who sees the depth of what you bring. You're no longer selling just a design project. You're delivering a transformation that impacts lifestyle, well being, and long term needs. And this is what lets you command higher fees, attract clients who trust your value and your process, and build relationships that bring referrals and repeat working with you. And actually, value added services position you as a consultant, the problem solver, and the creator of experiences your ideal clients cannot find elsewhere. And this, my friend, is the foundation of a business that thrives without constant hustling or lowering prices to compete. And I know you might be asking, okay, but what do value added services look like in practice? Well, they can be anything from designing packages that integrate well being and sensory experiences to consulting sessions that help clients make lifestyle aligned decisions, to a signature process that takes them from vision to reality with clarity. It's going beyond how the space looks into how it feels and functions every day, and how it's actually supporting and enhancing their well being on a daily basis. And to get a little more concrete here, the more you link your solutions to tangible outcomes, so things like better focus, deeper rest, reduced stress, stronger belonging feeling to home, the more irreplaceable you become. And that's how you stop competing on price. And that's how you start leading with undeniable value, a value that is actually sometimes priceless. So maybe you've already noticed it's not about doing more, it's about going deeper with more intention, owning the full scope of impact that your work really has, and structuring your services, processes, and your messaging around that specific thing. And contrary to what many think, it's not about delivering high value to everyone. That's exhausting and honestly pretty unrealistic. It's about choosing specific niches you understand inside out and becoming the go to in that space. That is where your expertise shines and your impact grows. We actually did a whole episode on this, so check the link in the description if you want to deep dive on how to define your niche for delivering impeccable high value. And this leads us directly to our next pillar, which is positioning to stand out in a crowded market. And while simply put, if value creation is what you bring to the table, positioning is how you stand apart, making sure that the right people see it and see it in a way that makes you the obvious choice. And for us at Houses, positioning works in two levels. The first one is market positioning, how you differentiate yourself, your value, and your services from the rest of the design world. That could be based on where you deliver your services, your geographic focus, and what you deliver, your specific area of design expertise. Maybe you serve a particular area, a certain type of design, or a unique project scope. Maybe you specialize in sensory rich residential spaces or high performance corporate design. Whatever it is, your market positioning defines the space you own in the full design industry landscape and in your client's mind, of course. Now, the second positioning level we focus on at Housense is brand positioning. And this is how you show the world why your work matters and who it is for. And this is where it becomes clear that it's not about aesthetics alone or picking a niche for the sake of it, but that it's actually about choosing how you want your value to be seen, then being intentional with everything from your messaging and offers to your visual identity and content. So it really truly connects with your ideal clients. Because honestly, if your positioning isn't clear, you blend in, even if you offer value. And when you blend in, the market doesn't know how to compare you, except on price. And that's where so many talented designers get stuck. So the idea here is to become the best designer for a particular type of client, the one they trust because they feel you get them even before they meet you, the one they seek out because your work speaks directly to their needs, to their values, and to their vision. Strong positioning creates clarity, not just for your clients, but also for you, because it helps you make better decisions about your marketing as well, about your projects, and even your pricing. And it gives you and your business the focus it needs to grow without burning out. I mean, think about it. In a noisy competitive market, do you really want to be another one shouting out there, trying to get your voice heard? No, you don't need to shout louder. You need to speak more directly. You need to go even whispering, but to the right people about the right things in a way that feels undeniably you. And well, how do we actually do this? Well, by making sure everything a potential client sees from you reflects your chosen focus. That means curating your portfolio so the first three projects they see align with it. Writing your service descriptions to speak directly to that audience's needs. And of course, when you talk to them on social media, on calls, on your posts, on your presentations, show them that you have solved or can solve their exact type of challenge. So every touch point, from your bios across all socials to the way you pitch your process, should reinforce this is what I do and I'm the best choice for it. And when you combine that with a strong value proposition, then you're ready for the third pillar, which is creating a growth strategy that consistently brings your work in front of the people who already want what you do best. Because the truth is that you can have incredible value and crystal clear positioning, but without a plan to bring that to the right people consistently, you're relying on luck. And luck is not a business model. A growth strategy is essentially your roadmap for attracting, nurturing, and securing the kind of clients that you want over and over and over again without burning out. It's a combination of client acquisition, marketing, and business development strategies that keep your pipeline healthy, your pricing strong, and your time protected. But I don't know if you know this, but most designers have a problem. They build their businesses on referrals alone. And even though referrals are powerful because they often bring you warm leads who already trust you, they are very unpredictable, meaning that you cannot control when they happen or who they bring. And if your only strategy is to wait for your phone to ring, you will always be at the mercy of someone else's timing. So, okay, what exactly should you do to create intentional growth then? Well, that's simple. Build a marketing and business development plan that's aligned with your positioning. Growth is about choosing the right strategies and applying them consistently. That could mean building a content ecosystem that educates and inspires your audience. Also, collaborating with complementary professionals who serve the same clients. Also, maybe implementing a follow up system for past and potential clients so opportunities are not lost. And why not hosting targeted events or workshops that position you as a thought leader? The goal is to build momentum so every marketing effort compounds over time instead of starting from scratch. It's about creating a business environment that attracts clients naturally without hard selling. And you do this by offering valuable content, showing up on the right places, and providing relevant solutions. The key to prioritize here is to choose a meaningful, viable niche, understand your audience deeply, build services for them, and make sure they see and feel your value. Then you have more marketing and business development strategies. We got our mentees at HAUS, but that's a discussion for another episode. Now, here's something most people miss. Growth isn't just about finding more clients. It's about finding the right clients, the ones that value your work, trust your process, and that are prepared to invest in the kind of results that only you can deliver. And when your growth strategy is working in harmony with the value creation and positioning, you no longer have to hustle for every project. The right opportunities start coming to you, and not because of chance, but because your business is designed to attract them. And that's where the momentum and the freedom really begins. So, to help you with that, here's your challenge of the week. I'll assume you already have a clear niche and value proposition because we have a full episode dedicated to that. So, you can check it out down in the description below if you haven't. And then this is going to be your next step. Pick one clear focus within that niche, the type of client, project, or outcome you want to be known for. And then take a fresh look at your portfolio, offers, and examples, and reframe them so they all speak directly to that specific focus. All should aim for everyone who sees your work to instantly understand who you help, how and why you're the best fit for them. The idea here is to build a system that feeds itself, that creates momentum and stability in your business for years to come. So, as you think about your next steps, I'll leave you with these questions. Are you still looking for quick fixes or one size fits all tips and strategies that don't really set you apart? And the second question is, which of these three pillars that I just mentioned need your direct focus right now? If this episode resonated with you, please share it with a fellow designer who's ready to have a healthy design business, inside and out. And don't forget to like and subscribe to keep the conversation going every Tuesday. And as always, stay well, stay curious, and keep designing your life with intention. See you next time.